glad I didn't go to the trouble of making sock puppets yet, but I really wish to do that someday. Regardless, I hope you enjoy my humble piece. It has always bothered me, the large number of individuals who hold me in contempt for my moral vegetarianism. I find it doubly saddening that within this very room, there are people, especially girls, who will not talk to me at all for it. Many of you view me as a bothersome, un-American, half-man snob. In truth, I can hardly blame you. But if I could relate to you what I have seen and explain the feelings within me that led to my vegetarianism, perhaps I will be forgiven for my monstrous killjoy condition. See, 8 years ago, before I was a farmhand or I was ever taken by a woman, I was a 15-year-old cog in a meat factory. It was a jungle. The vision, the vicious, brutal slaughtering of animals was a hard and dangerous job. But it left me cold and unfeeling, emotionless, just like a real man. I was truly content. Oh, but my joyful days of peace and freedom, of manliness and virtue, of slaughter and productivity, of course, like everything else in my life, were stolen completely away from me. There was a pig who once passed through my hands. An ordinary-looking brute, but tragically extraordinary in other ways. As I was about to press the button to have him meaninglessly dragged around the floor and then have his head chopped off, the pig, he looked into my eyes, and he spoke to me. He told me of his life upon his farm, how he was once taken in as a pet and how he thought he was loved, but how, like me, he had been abandoned over and over again by the creatures whom he cared about the most. The pig told me about his mentor, who was a spider, which was happy, but was still sad, and his mentor was stomped on. I thought that by this point in my life I was already a man, but as the pig continued to talk, I just felt more and more tears well up. I couldn't take the meat factory after that, and I was put out onto the streets. I have constantly, since that time, tried to regain my manliness by eating a bacon cheeseburger or two. But whenever I try, I feel the pig's piercing eyes, and I feel shameful tears well up inside of me. The truth is, by going to the most manly country, America, and going to such a manly school, Lehigh, I was hoping that I could transcend my disgusting femininity and resume eating meat so people would, who shunned my moral vegetarian ways, please forgive me and pity me, because I want to be just like you, but I have not the strength. The end.